if we take a step back, and I mentioned already some of the on-premises licensing basics. If you're an on-premises customer of Microsoft, you're very familiar with the Pro and the Enterprise desktop that Microsoft has to offer. And that's a suite of products for licensing your workstations or your devices or your users. And basically it contains the core client access license or enterprise client access license suite, which are indeed the access to your server environments for different types of products that Microsoft offers. And additional to that, an Office Professional Plus device license and a Windows Upgrade device license. So if we translate this towards the cloud, what you see is that it doesn't map one-to-one to the on-premise software doesn't map one-to-one to the cloud licenses. So in Office 365, there are services, the suite of services of Office 365 E3 and E5. There are services included in that are, if you translate them to the on-premises world, included in the Core CAL or the Enterprise CAL suite. So Office 365 as a product is quite broad, more broad than the Office Professional Plus olden device license. Whereas Enterprise Mobility also has some of the components of the Core or the Enterprise CAL suite. The only thing that basically stays the same is the layer of your OS or your Windows upgrade license. So because they don't overlap, it becomes quite difficult to make this translation as well. But what we want you to take away from this training is how to use the cloud license to your benefit. So if you buy, for instance, an E3 license, how does it link back to what I could do with my on-premises based licenses? And that's something that we call CAL in equivalency, and we will dive further into that. It has a lot to do with dual use rights as well, where you can buy a Microsoft 365 license, for instance, but still have the ability to access on-premises server environments. And with this, you can start the game a little bit around what the optimal way for you is to license your environment. So do you want to buy cloud licenses and have people access cloud services, but also tie into the old on-premises server environment that you still have? Do you have people that just need to remain on-premise? Do you have people that just need a cloud license and don't need to touch any on-premise? Any scenario you can cover with these cloud licenses, and these hybrid solutions that you might have set up in your organization can have a big effect on the cost that you are going to make on your Microsoft licenses.